Sir.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Just enjoying a wonderful afternoon. Well, evening actually.
Yeah,
and
you're on the East Coast, right?
oh yeah, I'm on the East Coast, and you on the West Coast. So it's afternoon. It's afternoon for you, evening for me.
Yeah, I'm on the West Coast, but I'm an East Coast guy. All my watches is still set to the East Coast.
And see, I ain't even going front because I have the furthest west I ever been has been Cleveland, and even with the time change, it threw me off. So I can imagine me going out like to Cali or Vegas. I know I'd be really thrown off.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, I'm always going back and forth from Miami to Vegas, and it's like I'll like get on the plane at like 11 p.m. to get to shoot to Miami, and I'll wake up off the plane. It'll be like 8 a.m. or some shit in Miami, and then I gotta go to set. It's exhausting sometimes, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, because I guess your body is, accustomed to this, the West Coast time. And it, it's like even when I used to go from north to south, I used to catch a cold and everything.
Yeah, yo, my skin, bro, my skin can't do it. That's the worst thing. I get to Vegas and my skin
Yeah.
starts falling off. I get dandruff in my
Ooh.
eyebrows and stuff. SpongeBob when he goes in Sandy's bubble, and he's like,
Yeah.
and he dries up. Yo, that's like me every time I get off the plane in Vegas, man.
Well, hopefully one day I get the opportunity to actually make it to Vegas and to the West Coast. I got so many people out there that I got to see.
Yeah,
Plus,
you
I
gotta
never,
come out, bro.
you know, I yeah, I heard they everybody come out to Cali for the weed, weather, and women. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, Vegas got all those things too, but the weed's a little cheaper in Cali.
oh, I can believe it. I can believe it. So let me do these particulars so we can get this thing on the road. All right.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone trying to start their own podcast career. I'm your host, Kevin Arthur Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. All you got to do is find me everywhere with one link, allmylink.com/porn rap star. Let me tell you about three wonderful sponsors we have. The first one being the Facebook LS community, lsworld.com. Next up is the hottest adult magazine on the web. I'm talking about eroticismmagazine.com. Go there today and get yourself a monthly subscription. And last but not least, and black owned. For you consumers, a new place where you consume great Triple X content. And for you content creators, 90% profit, they even offer healthcare. And no hashtag issues. I'm talking about excitebunny.com. We're a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. Plus, while you at shopgwdistrict.com, get some shopping done from over 500 Black-owned retailers and shops. Also, check me out on SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com as well as the BGP LLC app, which you can download on your phone or access on your desktop. Now, this guy here, he did an interview, but it ain't dropped yet. So we're not going to reference the interview too tough, but you get to hear him before you hear the interview because the interview is like my main event. So with that being said, tell everybody who you are, my brother.
I'm Nate Nasty, bro. I'm a porn star, signed to Hussy Models. I've been doing it for 6 years, 2 years full time. I'm from New Jersey. Now I'm usually in Miami, Vegas, or LA. I still visit whenever I can, though. Yeah, I mean, that's a little rundown right there.
Yes, and the man has cachet, people. He didn't work with some major companies, some major talent and everything. So shoot. So what you been up to, man? What's been going on with you since we last
Man,
conversated?
just working, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I traveling, shooting content and pro scenes and stuff like that. It's not all fun and games like people think. There's a lot of um, we gotta upload and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
it's been great. It's been great. I love it. Definitely my favorite job I've
But
ever.
see, with you,
Continuing.
you as specific male talent because not even male talent. let's just say porn star, that you do paid gigs because you work through an agency at the same time you shoot your content. So
Absolutely.
be it that you know, on both sides of the fence, how do you balance it to where paid gig and you still able to get the content that you need with shooting? Because I'm pretty sure you stay frequently working for what I can see on the paid side.
Yeah, I mean, I usually get like 2 to 4 bookings a week, depending on what city I'm in and what just what companies need me.
You hear that
So,
song flex? Yeah, I get 2 to 4 weeks paid gigs.
Yeah, and it's great, and because that's it's great because that's all quick money and stuff. But the most important thing, at least in my opinion, is creating your own product. So you don't have to rely on the paid bookings at all, and you could just take it if you feel like it here and there to network and get some extra cash real quick. So I I take almost all the paid bookings I get, but whatever days I'm not doing a paid booking, I try to squeeze in content trade with somebody because gotta keep on
but with the
grinding.
paid book is because you're doing you're not just doing just like a simple no, you're doing the big boys. You feel me? So it's kind of like, do you think, how can I put this? With you shooting with the company that you shoot with, do you think it even helps your content sell even more? Because you are being introduced to a very broad and strong audience because these companies demand that. You feel where I'm coming from?
Absolutely, and it could go both ways because some people, some fans, if you have shoots and videos with other companies, maybe they're just gonna check out the scene for that company and they won't subscribe to your stuff. But then also a large portion will find you from one of those videos and they'll flow over to your platforms. So yeah, it's definitely good for growing your fan base. And another thing that's really been beneficial about Proceeds when it comes to content is it's good for networking. I like about half the girls that I've shot my content with, I found on social media like Twitter and Instagram, and like half the beautiful women I've shot content with were probably ones I've met on set for
Yeah, because actually I would think that, because even now, especially that in this day and age, girls are more keen to want to have their own content and they understand the power of having it versus when I first came in. So it's like you're doing these scenes, you're not only getting content you're getting content with some of the best in the business. And it's not just their name, but also because they're feature performers and they're strong performers and they got a name to go with it. And plus y'all already kind of done established some chemistry from the scene that y'all just did.
Absolutely. And and it works good both ways. I love shooting content with people I've been booked with, and I love getting booked with people I've already shot content with, because you just know how it's gonna work and the chemistry. Yeah, for sure. And I would say, I mean, a large portion of like some of the biggest names that I've shot content with were because I was with them, like they might, I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting my followers up. I'm getting up there, but I feel like, there's some girls that have like millions of followers that I got booked with for a pro scene. I might not have noticed my DM or something if I wasn't booked with them, but since I got booked with them and they met me and they enjoyed working with me, then that's how I connect with them,
Yeah, because the other thing is, with us as male talent, we got to know how to work with the ladies. What I mean by that is, one, from the time we walk into the set to the time we walk off the set. Period. Speak to that, because guys, it's like, how can I put this to keep it 100? Guys kind of overdo it sometimes when they're working with the girls, coming off a little thirsty, to say the least, or what have you. Because we already guaranteed to fuck them because it's the work that we do.
Yeah.
But to push the envelope to where you're trying to go take them out to dinner and stuff like that, it's not a good look for us in the industry, especially at the level that you at.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when I get on set, I go with, if the girl's like in the corner and she doesn't seem like she wants to talk, I'll let her have her personal time, you know. But I try to like conversate a little bit, just like, you know, keep it loose, get to know you a little bit, so it's not just like the first time we talk to each other is the second I'm like sticking myself inside, you know. So, but yeah, no, you're definitely right. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we still got to somewhat woo them, because it's making them understand it like this, making them feel, yes, he wants to fuck me, and they cool with it, and vice versa. You get where I'm coming from? It's like that attractive. I mean, go ahead.
Like, yeah, like everyone is there getting paid, just trying to do their job and stuff, but also at the same time, like, you know, everyone wants to enjoy it as much as possible. So you try to, you know, make the girl comfortable and feel attractive. Even, I mean, once in a while you get booked with someone you're not that attracted to, but you know, it's still like,
yeah, you know, see, that's what I'm about to ask you. How do you handle it when it's someone that you're not attracted to? Because see, we always talk about the girls that, oh, fuck yeah, I enjoyed fucking her. Oh, I wanted to fuck her. No, it's always that one or two or three that you be like, nah, I'm not feeling
I mean,
her.
You know, we're all there to do our job. I'm sure not every single girl that works with me is attracted to me. So, you know, you just gotta work through it. I obviously would never let a girl know or show any signs that I'm not attracted to her, because I wouldn't upset anybody, obviously. So, yeah.
Yeah, because you know, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna comment on something else you said before. Like, it's definitely, I've definitely had like, you know, I've definitely had like crushes on girls in the industry and stuff. But you're right, you gotta always keep it professional, because like I've never even pursued that before, because you know, we're all there just to work and stuff, and you don't know if like, you don't want to ever come off as the guy that's like trying to like date every girl in the industry.
He would get around fast as fuck.
There's definitely a few of those. So
yeah, it would get around fast as fuck. It would hurt your bookings. People don't realize shit like that will hurt your bookings. Even though you be like, why would it hurt your bookings? Because one, they're thinking of your personal sex life.
Yeah, on set, I always keep it like, you know, if it's a pro booking and we're all getting booked and paid to be there, I always keep it 100% professional, you know?
Yeah, because the thing that they're thinking about and they look at is when they're moving. Because I tell people, it's not the talent you're working with, it's the producer and director you have to watch. And they're watching you to see if they want to bring you back with a, you know, whatchamacallit. And they don't understand how deep it is with these guys, because you kind of know, because you're on that level. Is that they even thinking about your personal sex life, how you move out off camera.
Yeah.
And so they look at that as a reflection of how you do on camera and on set. Speak to that.
I mean, when it comes to me, my personal sex life, man, I mean, I compared to on camera, like I rarely have sex off camera. So when I do, it's always with another porn star girl that I've worked with, that we're both tested still, and like we're just like trying to enjoy ourselves a little bit, you know, instead of working for once.
Yeah, it's kind of like they might well put in the contract. They might well put in contract for models or whatever, just like they did your boy from the what's his damn name for the car. But he had to do 4 hours of film. Yeah, dude, you got to stay clean. You can't, because we just can't willy-nilly just go fuck like that. No, not like the average cats, because our money is our dick.
Black Wall Street is now online, baby. That's right. Visit the GW District. Shop the very best in men's and women's apparel and accessories, home decor, office supplies, books, pantry items, and so much more. The GW District is a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media. We're both veteran and Black-owned, and we're bringing you the best online shopping experience with products made by small businesses. Come and experience the GW District difference today at shopgwdistrict.com. That's shopgwdistrict.com. The GW District, a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media.
That's right. That's right.
And we're back.
Break. We got a commercial break. Yeah, y'all know what it is. You've been listening to this podcast. You know how Anchor is. He has his moments. So, but anyway, but now this is a question I wanted to ask because you was a male talent, and this girl and female that I had the pleasure of interviewing, very sexy young lady. He said she has been asking male talents about. Many of them said they'd rather kiss than get their dick sucked, right? When it comes to shooting the scene, I guess. I don't know. But she said she knows that a lot of guys want to kiss during the scene. So, asking you as a active male talent, is that something you look to do when you shoot with females?
Most pretty girls that I work with, I want to kiss them, but I'm like a pleaser. So, like, if a girl isn't into kissing, then I don't want to kiss her. You know, if she's into it, then I want to. And I don't like kiss the whole scene, but like I'll usually like kiss a girl if she's riding me. I'll kiss her a little bit. If she's like sucking my dick, I'll like kiss her and then like spit in her mouth. You know, so like you know, it all depends on I'm really like a true pleaser. Like I'm sure a lot of people say that, but like I really just enjoy making women come and enjoy themselves. Like I can't enjoy it if I'm not doing that. So I like doing whatever. If the girl likes kissing, then I'll be kissing her a lot. If she doesn't, I won't kiss her at all. If she, you know. So
now, what about eating pussy?
Same thing, pretty much. I mean, I would say like 90% of girls' pussies, when I see them, I want to eat their pussy. not every single one, but most of them I do. And if a girl wants me to, I'm do it. You know, if a pretty girl wants me to eat her pussy, I'm gonna eat her pussy, especially if she's like sucking my dick and doing all the stuff that I want her to do. You know.
Now I'm gonna ask you this: when you do your pro shoots versus your content shoots, how many of your pro shoots actually want you to eat the pussy?
How many pro shoots? Maybe like 1 out of 4.
Well, why is it
my content? I eat pussy in almost all my content. As long as I ask every girl if they like their pussy, and if they say yes, I'll do it for like a couple minutes. You know, at least a couple minutes, like usually before I start fucking them. And almost all my
they'll
content.
They'll get mad when you stop, do you? Why you stop?
Well, you know, it depends on the girl. Some girls, if you're eating their pussy really good, they don't want you to stop. And some girls, if you're eating their pussy really good, they're like, fuck me, you know? So
go ahead, put it in. I'm ready.
Hey, let's have my buddy Dan weigh in here a little bit. What do you think? Dan Damage. Shout out Dan Damage. He's another hustler.
How you doing, Mr. Damage?
What's up? What's going on?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about like kissing and eating pussy for porn?
The kissing thing is usually like after the fact, where the girl will end up like wanting to be kissed, like in the scene, but like it doesn't happen during the scene. Like, has that happened to you before?
What was it?
Like, you won't kiss the whole scene, but they end up actually loving like being kissed, like during.
Yeah, that happened to me before. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at her like, why you do that during the scene? Goddamn.
Yeah. And for like the pussy eating, like she's got to smell good down there, or it's just like for me. Just for me.
That's definitely important. That's definitely important. And then what was I gonna say? Oh my God, I hate when there's like a thing that you want. I mean, I'm pretty like open, and I'll usually ask if I want a girl to like do something. But I hate when like you shoot with a girl and like you do the scene, and like right after you're done, she's like, "Oh, we should have done this," and I'm like, "Why didn't you say that before?" Yeah, no, like
look, especially like, "Why you put it in my ass?" I'm like, "Why you didn't say nothing?" You could have said it during the scene. That would have been hot.
Yeah, or like, I love girls eating my ass and rimming me. So like, I like shoot with girls, and then like, I just don't seem like the type, so I don't ask them. And then like after the scene, they'll be like, "Oh, I see. Like you have girls eat your ass all the time. Like we should do that. We should have done that or do that next time." I'm like, "Oh, why didn't you say something? You could have done it this time."
Yeah, you want to realize it's kind of like, especially on the page, you're meeting them for the first time 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
And so you got a small window of time to really get to know them and get comfortable with them to do the scene anyway. So it's
Well, the
it's
paid
like,
the paid shoots, you just gotta basically do whatever the director
yeah,
tells you anyway. Sometimes
yeah.
the directors are cool and they're like, "You all do your thing," you know. But
Mhm.
usually it's very like tit tat organized, like do this, do this, do that, you know.
And bro, I must commend you because I could never do that with you. I can't do that. I can't do that tactical. Okay, 5 minutes.
Oh my, oh
5 minutes.
man. And it always seems like they want you to do the positions that suck longer, and the ones that are going great, they're like, all right, that's enough.
Oh God, yeah. I shot with one person like that. I got through the thing, but I said I would never shoot like that ever again because they always stop it when you get in your groove.
Yeah, exactly.
Get in your damn groove. That's when they want you to switch position. Like, really, dude. Really do.
Yeah.
Guy like, but no, but see, that's why content shoots.
They're like right in the middle of the fire back shots. They're like, all right, time for pile driver. You're like,
I'm
God
like,
damn.
come on, man. It was getting good. She was creaming, damn it. But see, that's why I say guys that do on a high level, I respect them the most because the level of difficulty for y'all scene, because like I said, it's more people probably on set. It's more pressure because it's money on the table and probably a nice chunk. And like you said, it's directing you. So
Yeah,
it's
it's not just your money on the table. It's everybody's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shoot, I mean, I commend you, my brother.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, it's not all sunshine and daisies, man. It's
no.
but you know, it's a great job. But there's definitely it's not as easy as people think. It's not just about.
Because even with the content shoot, because it's like also at the same token, people don't realize that when you shoot at a certain level, then you have to kind of play at that level. And I did a show talking about prepping for that level. And it's kind of like when, like for example, because you were shot with a major company, it would be less if you didn't have that same look with your own content. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, and even my own content, I'm still very particular about like my angles and making sure the lighting's right, and like, you know, like it's still not just like straight like, oh, we're just having sex and there's a camera in the corner of the room. Like I'm still I take a lot of pride in making sure all my scenes come out very very good and I get the angles I want. But like you could control like what you do and how long you do it, and like the content, you have to have a lot more fun and get more intimate usually.
Now I ain't gonna front though. Which did you like better, having a cameraman or if you do the tripod or POV?
I like it better when there's no cameraman, but I like the way the scenes come out better usually when there is a cameraman.
Yeah.
So I try to get a cameraman when I can for my content. Unless if the girl would prefer to do amateur with a tripod and stuff. I mean, the amateur stuff sometimes sells even better than the cameraman stuff. I would say my top.
Well, shoot. Well. To be honest with you, yeah, because now that's the style. Because I mean, to be honest with you, at one point, Hollywood dictated how we filmed and how we posed. But then when porn became normalized, OnlyFans and all that good shit, and the reality porn, that made everything have to be that way. Where it's gonna be the POV, where you got the goddamn, what you call it, damn pro cam shit.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I would say most of my top selling scenes that I've made, like my content, were with cameramen, but I also have a ton of amateur scenes that sell better than some of my other scenes that have cameramen. That, you know, so like, and also when it comes to that too, like all the websites that are different, like I have scenes on OnlyFans that don't sell crazy good there, but they sell crazy good on ManyVids or Sheer, vice versa, you know. So I've seen some of my top selling scenes or some of like my lower rated ones on Pornhub. Like it doesn't make any sense, the numbers sometimes, but as long as
now that's interesting because a lot of people don't talk about the numbers game when it comes to porn. Because it's interesting, just like you said, because I go through the same thought process. I know what sells on one site may not sell on the next site, or what have you. So use that information. How do you push your content
I
when it
mean,
comes to the numbers?
well, first off, numbers are cool, but I think the most when you're looking at like performers and who to work with or like who's stuff to watch if you're a fan, I think the most important thing is looking at like the quality of the content more than the the numbers, But I promote my my content I make on like social media. Mostly, I would say Twitter would be where I drag in, and my trailers on Pornhub. But I would say Twitter is where I drag in most of my subscribers and fans for the other sites. And I just make like 30-second trailers, man, that are like 60 like half-second clips. So it's like boom, 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 boom. It's like a lot of stuff that you see a lot going on. Everything that's in a scene is very visually stimulating, but it's like too fast to like jerk off to. Because if you put like 30 seconds of like a straight like blowjob or riding or something, people will just keep rewinding that and they'll just jerk off to that. So you gotta like. For real.
Oh my God. I had this conversation with a girl before. But...
Yeah, so that's why I do like 60 like half-second clips. So it's like boom, 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 but it's too quick to jerk off to. And you never show the cum shot in the trailer either, because some people buy the video just for the cum shot.
I never showed the cum shot.
Yeah.
If I did show a cum shot, it was, how can I put this? Because I was on it when it came to me I was on it when it came to advertising. Like literally on it, so it kind of like if I ever did put a pop shot, it might be like she's sucking it in this pop shot, then I fade it out and put something at the end. You got to see what led up to this. Subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Because like to what you were saying about 30 seconds with the jerk off thing, it's like I tell anybody, if a motherfucker jerk off enough to it, at some point he gonna go by it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's gonna want to see. He's gonna want to see the full scene. Period. So it's kind of tell people the key to any trailer, the key to anything is you want to make it hot to where he's excited about going to see that scene. That missing is in the game is the actual trailer. Like you might have a 30-minute scene, but your trailer is, let's say, a minute 30 seconds of the best highlights, and you chopped it up real good. The reason why, because to me, it's just like a movie trailer. When we saw all the shit from Comic-Con, they just didn't give you just 10 seconds of, of Thor shows you that chop, 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 period. Now, there's nothing wrong with the short clips to me, period. It's all about your marketing. But it also showed a change in the game, because it used to be where people, and I had this conversation too, we used to build towards a DVD. That, because of that outlet kind of being gone, we build to making clips. Period. So with you, because you in this era, and because of the way that you work and the way you're being seen, how important is it to you to do the type scenes that you're known for and your brand is known for, and not fall into the easy bracket of just mailing it in with some of the type scenes that like the content creators do?
Well, I feel like I definitely have like a niche. When I shoot with a girl for content, I ask them like type thing they want to do. Like I mix it up a little bit, So I definitely mix it up, but I feel if usually girls want me to be rough with them, because I guess that's just kind of what my brand has become. So, so when I shoot content, there's three things.
Honestly, let's just keep it real.
Yeah,
we catching up with Germany. We finally catching up with them.
Yeah, man. So I
talked about that way he laughed. I was like, yeah. They were the first with their BDSM videos. Facts. It wasn't us. It wasn't the United States. I remember the GGG, the 3 Gs. Man, it blew my mind when I first saw that video. I said, damn, the shit they're doing to that poor child.
Oh my, yeah, I know what you're talking about. What, the German Goo Girls?
Yes. Oh gosh. She ain't nothing but leather. Get the brace fucked off her ass.
Yeah, so so for me, there's like 3 things that I've been trying to get in like almost every video. I mean, I always get my ass ate usually by the girls if they eat ass. I try to face fuck them, you know, like the upside down like face fucking, like, you know, and and if the girl's down, then I put my foot on her head when I'm fucking her in doggy.
Yeah. That's the move. That's the move.
That's been one of my moves. I know it's been a thing before, but I'm really bringing it back. We call it the nade stomp now. Yeah, and now, watch. Look, I've been doing it for a couple months. I'm about to post a collage of me stepping on like 20 beautiful girls' heads. And
I'm sorry,
but look, everyone just started doing it the last few months. I'm telling you, I brought it back.
Back. But you were the first one. I was doing it, not to brag, but I was doing it. I had the footage.
I'm the first one from this generation that started doing it consistently.
Hey. No, because I ain't even gonna front. That move is hot, especially for a picture still. It's hot as shit. Yeah, and then like the best one that I took it from this guy named Rico Steele, not the Rico Steele that y'all know, the legendary. This is another dude. And he was shooting with my wife, and he did it with an Ottoman because he was tall. He was tall, and she was on the Ottoman doggy style, and he had his foot dead on her back, push it down up. I said, man, that's kind of tight. So the next time I tried it, but I was able to get my foot on the girl head. I took a look back at the video. I said, I need to do that move more often. That's interesting.
Yeah, I need to make sure I stretch before my scenes if I'm going to be doing that.
See, people don't realize we athletes.
Yeah.
Yes, we athletes. If it ain't a good scene that you're going to be sore, bro. You're going to be sore. Because we working out. It's a workout. Especially on the girl you're working with, too. Because she's as intense as you, it's a beautiful day at work. Beautiful day at
work.
Most definitely so, man. Oh, good night. So I know you probably got plans to go to the AVN this coming January, I take it.
Yeah, man, I hope so. I hope to. I went to XBiz. I usually go to Exotica. I actually haven't been to AVN yet. It just hasn't worked out. But I plan on it this year.
No doubt. Shoot. So, wait a second. So did you go to Dizaka in Miami?
Huh?
Did you go to the Dizaka in Miami?
I did not, because I had shoots in LA. I planned on it, but I couldn't make it. I just went to the XBiz in Miami a couple months ago. I'll probably go to Exotica in New Jersey, because that's where I'm from. It's a good excuse to get out there. Yeah, and the Urban X Awards are about to come up. I'm about to go to that probably. I have a bunch.
Yeah, I know they're gonna be a star. I think this is gonna be the year that is gonna top all the other years, because I think people been ready for it to come back, and I think people are gonna show out this year.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of friends that are nominees for the Urban X Awards. I'm definitely gonna go out and support. I think you're about to interview one of them, Zarella.
Zarella.
Zarella Skies.
Oh, yeah.
I think I might have seen her on your shit. On like your promoting. I might be wrong, but if you do, tell her I said what's up. That's my homegirl. She got the best throat. It's crazy. That's the deepest throat I've ever experienced.
but see, to me, it's kind of funny because when you were talking about the roughness of, because we're talking to a lot of male talents, female talents, that more girls want it rough though. It's funny as fuck because I don't remember it ever being like this. I was like, damn, I didn't come up in this era because Jesus, all the fun shit they doing now.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like I always ask girls like, you know, before I shoot content with them, I ask them their do's and don'ts. I ask them what kind of scene they're trying to shoot and like what do they like, how do they like to be fucked. And almost every girl lately, at least, has been wanting to do rough stuff. Like some girls want to do sensual stuff or want to do like some role play type of thing. And I'm like I said, I mix it up and I really shoot whatever kind of content the girl wants to, but usually they just want to do rough stuff. So
I'm asking this. Do you think that girls are doing rough stuff now. For one, for them to try to get more bookings, or more so, girls are figuring out they're more into that now.
I think probably a little bit of both. Girls probably start doing it to get more bookings or to get more fans, and then they realize they like it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have a girl tell me, it's just funny. Like every girl I talk to, yeah, I plan to do more anal. I said, damn, okay. No, because people realize a lot of these companies, they want the more extreme now. They want the anal. They want the girls to get roughed up because those things really sell now.
Well, I'll tell you what, because a lot of my stuff, I'm like a switch. I could be sensual, I could be rough, I could have a girl rough me up if she wants.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I don't care. You know,
Yeah,
I
get roughed up myself, man.
Yeah, I just like beautiful women, so like, I'm cool with whatever. But most girls have been asking me to do rough stuff lately,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of like newer girls, like I've shot like they've asked me to do like rough stuff with them for like some one of their first times, which is always like a situation because you gotta like be very. You always gotta make sure they're really comfortable and be careful with the boundaries and stuff because they don't really know their boundaries yet or anything. So that's always That's
now,
always
I'm asking you this: which talent that you could really get loose with? I'm talking about loose.
Like,
there's one that you like that come to mind, like, yeah, anything I fucking want, God damn it, she'll give it.
Oh, my homegirl Vile Vixen, for sure. Literally anything. I mean, if I need to pee, she opens her mouth. She's mad if I don't pee in her mouth. If I pee in the toilet, she gets pissed. And like, if I have like my socks on around her, she'll like peel them off and just start like sucking my feet without me asking. Like she's just such a good, perfect little slut. She does everything you want, and she does it because she wants to. You don't even have to ask. So definitely her. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of amazing, beautiful women that do amazing, beautiful things, but I think, no, it's like she lives for it, and it's
yeah.
amazing.
I mean, because even to the women, there's a male talent that, bar none, bang their back the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And no shade to any of the other dudes.
And I can't say I can't even make a top 10 of like the best sex I've had with like there's too many beautiful women I've had amazing sex with, but like your specific question,
your top 10, you gonna have a headache trying to come up with the top 10. What you talking?
Exactly. I can't, and it wouldn't be no order either. It depends on the day, but like, but your specific question, like, it would be her.
See, that's what I'm talking about, because it's fun to work with a female that don't have many hangups. And it's not even about boundaries, whatever. It's just she enjoys it. You feel what I'm saying?
And
it makes the scene better. It makes the experience better. Females understand that if you enjoy it, it's gonna make the male talent enjoy it, and the scene's gonna go even better.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because sometimes it's like females don't realize they kind of set the mood for the room for a shoot.
Oh, for sure. I mean, for me, at least if I don't feel like the girl's enjoying it or she doesn't want to be there, that's the most. That's the worst factor that there could be. I'd rather it be too hot in the room. I'd rather not be attracted to the girl. If I feel like the girl is just like having a bad time and doesn't want to be there, like that's like that would definitely be the most destructive thing to my performance.
Because it can make you feel like, is it me? I'm a nice guy. What did I do to you today?
For sure. That, and also like I just, you want everybody to be enjoying themselves. If I feel like I'm an empathetic person, I guess. If I feel like the girl's like uncomfortable, that would make me uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, that's natural though. That's energy.
Yeah.
See, people don't realize the energy that you walk into set with is going to dictate how the scene goes. And it's not just the guy; it's also the woman. It's both combined. Because even to the point where, like, the dude might have a bad day, and she might can talk him into a great day, and then the scene turn out great.
Exactly.
Or she being a complete bitch on set, and now he's having a problem getting his dick up because you can't seem to shut your goddamn mouth. And so, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like people don't realize it's the business that we do. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of mental prep and a lot of mental thought. Because even in the midst of the scenes that we're doing, we still had to think. Especially when you're doing your own content. Because when you ain't got no one directing you, you directing yourself. And now you got to remember the angles. You feel what I'm saying? You can't get so lost in the scene that you don't forget the most important parts of what you need for the scene. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Men are so visual too. Like if you're just doing like a long, you know, they just love it, and it's on their line.
It's like all I could hear was just slurs, not just racial slurs, like the F word, the N word, some other word I don't even know how to spell. You know, like a bunch of slurs. Very derogatory words, calling people names.
Supposed to be in a society where we're supposed to be more progressive.
Especially because there's so many down low people in the BIPOC community, even in Latino culture, because it's so frowned upon just from our elders that a lot of people don't even feel comfortable saying it out loud. And so they have
interested in finding the new girl, and I think there's still a lot of companies out there that are still interested in that. But for me, I don't have patience. I just don't.
And I also color correct them to shoot like a boy-girl scene. I was like, buddy, this is too much. And we get ready to shoot. There's a camera behind me and a light. You know, that's all. You know, like the bright light. Every time I move away from it, you see the light. And I was like, can I please move it? He was like, afterward, he's like, you can take the camera out editing. Nobody's trying to do that, no?
Because we can't deny that these things are affecting all of us. We all have families that have children in schools, and it just doesn't really feel safe right now out there in the climate. And if you can completely distract yourself from that, good on you for having complete ignorance. I'm sorry, but it's that's in my face. I get death threats all the time. I get hate.
Yeah. Life of a podcast would be so rough. Life of a podcast so rough. Oh my goodness. So man, I forgot what the hell I asked you before that shit went out. Before we went to commercial break. Unsurprised from a commercial break.
We were talking about energy and stuff on set.
Yeah. No, I said it's not just the guy's energy, like I said, it's the female's energy. And she kind of dictates it in many ways because we go off of her. The more friendly she is, the more friendly we are. The more standoffish she is, the more standoff we're gonna be.
Yeah, and the director is important too, because the director will affect everyone's energy.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's a waltz. Everybody that's involved is needed within the dance. If everybody's on point, it turns out perfect and it sells.
Mm-hmm.
So man, Another good episode in the books, man. I'm glad I brought you back.
Word. Me too, man. Anytime. Sorry it didn't work
No,
out the first time, bro.
no, it's all good, bro. It's not. Shoot. Wait a second. We didn't get the interview. I thought we did get the interview.
The first time, no, man. I gotta.
Oh, so this is the interview.
This is the interview.
I thought I did you for the first time.
Nah, bro. I messed up.
And I'm just telling everybody, yo, you know, when the interview drop and stuff, this is actually the interview. I ain't even asked you how you got the business and nothing.
What do you want to know? I'm gonna answer that real quick.
Go ahead.
So I made an ad on Sexy Jobs. It's a website. You know, because I didn't get that many girls before porn, but some I did. They told me I should do porn because I got a big dick. So I'm like, oh, really? So I made an ad on Sexy Jobs, and I got some calls. I did some scenes for some amateur companies, gangbangs and stuff, because they always need more dudes for those. And then after a few years, I flew down to Miami to shoot for the first time. I shot for a company, and that was owned by an agency, and then I signed with their agency.
Oh my goodness!
And ever since then, it's been a smooth sailing. Shout out Hussy Model.
Okay, so you've been with Hussy Model from the time you walked into business.
Well, no, I was independent for like 4 years. I wasn't doing it full time, but I was shooting scenes every few months or so. But I've been with Hussy for 2 years now, and since then I've been doing it full time, and it's been great.
So when you did your first scene, you know, how nervous were you? You know, and what was your thoughts going in?
I was definitely nervous during my first scene. I don't even know what was going through my head, but like I said, I was very lucky because I started for a bunch of amateur companies, so I didn't get thrown right into the fire with like the big boys. So by the time I was shooting for like major companies and stuff, I was pretty comfortable on camera and stuff. So a lot of people, you know, they start with the big name companies right away, and if they mess up a few times, they're out. You know, you know. I didn't mess up any scenes when I first started or anything, but I definitely was a more seasoned performer by the time I got to.
Well, I mean, because like you said, you had shot with some amateur companies, so you how can I put this? You sharpened your blade per se. So by the time you got to the big to the big dance, you was ready to play. I mean, I tell any male talent, that's what you supposed to damn do. Because when you get to the level that you at, you have to be extremely comfortable with the camera because you have to keep your dick hard. You have to get it. You have to pop on cue. So and the more that you shoot, the more experience you get and the more comfortable you get. See, people don't realize that.
Yeah. I shot my first porn scene when I was 19. I signed to Hussy when I was 23. So I already had like 4 years under my belt. But I did more scenes after I signed with Hussy in the first couple months than I did the whole 4 years before then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, with agency, I mean, it's they already got the inside track. You know, and in my opinion, dudes benefit more than the female to a certain extent. Because a lot of companies will ever talk to the females directly anyway. And with the agency, because the dudes, and it's about dependability, keep it hard, pop on cue, they know that if you're with a agency, they already know you're dependable.
Exactly. Plus, they like booking people with agents more because then they have someone. If you book a model and they mess up with your scene, and they don't have money to pay kill fee or anything, if they don't have an agent, they could just block you and you'll never hear from them again. If they have an agent, you know, the companies could hold the agency liable. So that's another reason having an agent is definitely
because and another reason why they're very particular about who the fuck they sign. They just particular about who the hell they sign, female and male. So, so I'm about to bring you back, man, so we can chop it up again for sure.
Word, man. Anytime, bro.
I was like, this the interview. I thought I did a horror. I'm getting old.
No, honestly, bro,
You know.
you could be freaking right.
I think we did the interview before, but it's a good rehash of what was. No, we did do the interview. So either way, it's a rehash. You fans got whoever don't get to hear the interview. If you hear this, you get the point. Anyway, tell everybody where they can spend money on your name.
Where they can find me?
Yes, where they can spend money on you, where they can find you, all that good stuff.
So you could find my social medias would be twitter.com/NadeNastyXXX and Instagram is @Nade_nasty. My OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/NadeNasty. Same on many vids and sheer. So make sure to check it all out. Give me a follow, buy my videos, get what to do.
Most definitely. So people, you know how we end this all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? You didn't learn anything. Smoke this over. Thanks for coming, brother.
For sure. Thank you for having me, man.